And when I came into the field of philanthropy, I was amazed at how foundations were willing to collaborate. And foundations have very different missions from each other. They have different leadership styles, and yet in Michigan, there has always been a willingness to work together to collaborate. And I think it's largely been the type of leadership that we've had in Michigan. And so you take Randy Rieker and Herb Dow at the Dow Foundation. They were so active in CMF. Herb had chaired the CMF board. Randy has chaired the CMF board. People like Russ at Kellogg, people like Bill White at Mott, Ted Taylor and John Marshall at the Kresge Foundation. Those were the people who were there when I came into the field. And there was so much emphasis on, oh, and what are you doing at your foundation? And oh, are there some ways that we could work together? And of course, CMF provided the glue that helped make that collaboration even more effective, because CMF was able to provide a forum to bring people together and staff to help make the collaboration work. Well, I'm trying to think of examples of disagreement while I was on the CMF board, and I can't think of that many, and I think it's largely because of the credibility of CMF and the respect that the members have for the work that CMF does. And so when people are at the table, board members are at the table of CMF, I think they are thinking beyond their own foundation's interests and thinking of the good of the state and the good of the philanthropic sector in the state. And so I really can't think of that kind of disagreement. First Dottie and then Rob were such effective leaders of the organization and so effective at thinking about the broader philanthropic perspective for the state that I think people were largely able to leave their personal interests behind.